Hey, what's going on YouTube? Hiker Dave. Um, I saw a couple videos the other night, and I've seen others like it about um, aggressive behavior from Sasquatch or Bigfoot, like tree shaking and growling and rock throwing, pebble throwing, and logs being tossed at guys out in the woods, and bluff charges. I had an experience myself. I had something thrown at me over the summer hiking an area near my house. And I believe there's a good reason for that. I don't think Bigfoot thinks it's cute that we're this close to him. I think, like, for instance, a bluff charge. What did you think that means from, say, a bear, right? You get a bluff charge from a bear, you're being charged. It's being aggressive. It's showing you that it's uncomfortable with how close you are to it, and that it wants to frighten you, to scare you away from it. So I believe, theory, I'm always going on theory because there's really nothing, there's nothing I can prove here, that we're getting too close as humans. We're too close. I think the more research we do, the more hours we put out in the woods, out in the forest, and you've got, amateur researchers such as myself, and you've got guys that do this full time. That if that's not a sign that you're too close, I don't know what is. Bigfoot can't just snatch us up, that we're too close, and grab us and snatch us up and take us away into the forest and kill us and bury us, because they know that what happens after that is a massive search. Helicopters and people on the ground, trying to find this lost hiker on horseback and four-wheelers and volunteers, and just what goes into searching for someone when they go missing. Bigfoot is well aware of that. I'm sure of it. And they're resorting, I believe, to scare tactics, to putting fear into somebody when they feel that they're getting too close. And if we can't see that, then we're blind. And I'm part of that. I think it's becoming a problem, and I'm part of the problem. And, I plan on changing my methods a little bit. I'm not going to stop. And I did, when I started this, I wanted video of a Bigfoot crossing the trail or ripping apart a stump, looking for some grubs or something. I wanted that. And I'm not so sure now about that. What difference is my video going to make if you think about it? It'll go out on YouTube. It'll be torn apart by skeptics. It'll be researched by other people that will pick it apart and say this is why this is fake, or it's not real, and really nothing will come of it. There'll be no groundbreaking footage. There already has been. As far as I'm concerned, Todd Standing's videos, I think, are probably the best videos I've ever seen. Clear face of Bigfoot, high quality, facial movements. I mean, the eyes blank. It's incredible, the footage. And what did that do? Absolutely nothing. That changed nothing. A dead body is what it's going to take. And I mean, what is that? What's that worth to people? And it's just going to turn, I think, the Bigfoot more and more aggressive. When you're in an area, speaking of myself, when I'm in an area and I start to get that feeling that I don't think I should be there, I tend to kind of push forward, and I push the envelope a little bit, and I say, well, if there's a reason, I just heard something and I feel nervous or frightened, that's a reaction in our own body. It's a fight or flight theory, right? Do you keep pushing forward, or do you listen to your instincts and turn around and get out? And I think that as researchers, we should listen to that inner feeling more often. And what's the end game? You get a video and it gets picked apart, and on the news you've got the news anchor laughing, giggling, going, "Was this a Bigfoot sighted?" It's a joke. It's a joke to people that don't take it seriously. So I make this video. It's not going to really get out to anybody, but if I can talk, to like-minded people such as myself that love the outdoors, that love to get out there, and I just happen to be fascinated by Sasquatch. And I love finding prints. hearing things. I love that, hearing a wood knock and like whoops or just sounds. It's important, I think, that we all take a step back and think about really what it is that we're trying to do. What is the reason why we're doing this? Is it for ourselves? Is it, a lot of it is for me. In my case, I'm speaking in my case, I'm doing this for my own reasons. I'm fascinated by it. I love nature. I can hike for hours all by myself, and I'm left with my own thoughts, can be scary sometimes. But do I want to jeopardize the species Bigfoot? I don't. That is the last thing I want. I think a lot of us out here that research want to let it be known that there's a species out there so it can be protected. Not so it can be encroached on and invaded and poked and prodded and caged, captured, killed, trapped. You know what I mean? So we're right at the forefront of that, where we're tracking it. I'm trying to track it and find out where it's, where is it? I know it's here right now in my area. I want to know where it is. Are we getting too close is what I'm saying, guys. Is this going to end bad, where some mountain biker is going to be flying down a trail in the forest and just get clotheslined by a Bigfoot and getting taken away into the woods because he's fed up and sick and tired of having to constantly watch us to see how close we're getting. So that's that on that whole subject. Just some food for thought. I do that a lot. And thank you for clicking, guys. This is just, like I said, my theory, my opinion. I don't know who else really feels the way I do. Comment if anybody out there kind of feels that we might be getting a little too close. I'd like to hear some comments, All right, guys. Thank you very much for clicking, and I'll see you on the next one.